Welcome to Beyond the Niche. This is Tommy D, your host, and today we're going to talk about finding new clients as a new startup business. I think the hardest thing for most new businesses, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people who are just kind of starting out on their own is figuring out how do you actually find a client? How do you actually close a deal, get a sale? Of course, you can get word of mouth. You could get a few clients through word of mouth, which is a great way to get clients, but that is usually few and far between. Doesn't happen all the time. So, what do you do if you have no references, if you have no referrals, if you haven't done any projects yet for any client? The best thing to do is to go outside, business to business, and do outside sales. Walk into a business, meet the owner, meet a manager, meet a decision maker, shake their hand, and start asking them questions. In my industry as a video producer and in content marketing, the first thing I ask them is if they have a social media presence. Have they implemented video into their marketing strategy? Most of these small businesses and medium-sized businesses, they have good intentions. They have either set up a couple of platforms, social media platforms. They have maybe posted a few times, but they quickly realize that the amount of work it takes to create content on a daily or consistent basis is essentially a full-time job. And that's why you have whole agencies like AttentionSpark that do it for them. I've noticed that even though businesses or business owners, they want to stay consistent with their content, many business owners, they sort of shy away if they're not very versed in social media, in digital marketing in general. But your job as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, is to showcase why it's of value. That's why going face to face when you have no references is the best, because then you can ask them targeted questions, build some trust, let them know that you're a real person, that you have their best interests in mind, and that you are the right person to help them figure out and solve these problems. Now, it could be in any industry, but for me, with video production and content marketing, for me, it's about solving the creative problem, the problem that they know they need, but they don't have the what's the right word here? Confidence. They don't have the confidence to do it themselves. Now, to close a deal requires staying in contact with that owner, calling them a couple of days after. Let them know that you still have them on your mind and that if they are ready, you would be happy to come in and set up a video strategy or a marketing strategy, or in whatever industry you're in, you're happy to go in there and meet them again. Right? You may not get a call back right then and there. You may not get a call back for a couple months, but you always follow up. For me, I take more of an initial, I don't want to say aggressive, but um I stay consistent with them. I'll give them a call every couple days. Let 2 weeks go by, give them a call a couple days. until they either say, "Listen, we're not ready, completely not ready," in which I say, "Okay, not a problem, not a problem. Just keep my information. Check out my portfolio. Put me at the top of the list." With the ones that are kind of teetering on the edge, you kind of walk, you educate them. You let them know, "Listen, the value that I'm going to create is going to be an investment that you're going to have over time." In my industry with video production, let's say it's a company video, an overview video, that video can last 5 years. That video can last 10 years, properly done. So they do a one-time investment, but that video can be pushed out for, it can live on their website, it can be pushed out on social media for organic growth. They can do ad campaigns on it. So there is a tremendous amount of value, but there's also a tremendous amount of value actually going in and meeting these business owners. It's going to be very difficult to do cold calls. I think cold calls are okay to get a quick introduction, but you're not going to necessarily close a deal right away, especially as a new business owner. And, let's say you're a service based business, maybe you're a web designer, maybe you're a video producer, maybe you do SEO, whatever it may be. It's not easy to just go cold call someone and then close a deal that day. I mean, maybe there are some wizards out there, but I find it that you need to build trust and be authentic and ethical and build a relationship. And that's what business is all about. Business is all about building a relationship, going over and beyond for your client, for your customer, having the best customer service that you can. Let them know that, listen, you're on their team and that you will do what you can to help them out. And I think that's what converts sales. Yes, you can do and you should do advertising and marketing. You need brand awareness, and of course, you need to see if you can gauge and uh, convert that content into sales. You would do that for clients if you're in marketing. But, you know, the old school way, go out there, knock on doors, talk to business owners, meet people, have real human to human conversation, ask them questions that are relevant to what their business needs are, and you'll be surprised. You'll get a couple of clients that contact you and they want to go with you just because they feel they have a relationship with you. This is a business. Business is all about relationships. And I'm learning that on my own. I'm learning that right now as I go out on my own and produce and try to drum up my own business. It's all about dedicating a certain amount of time to outside sales so that you can e- essentially produce for them, for the client, and then ultimately eat, get paid, and grow your business. Okay, so I'm going to end it there, and I hope this gives a little bit of insight. You know, I'm, you know, I'm not a guru here. I'm just someone who's actively learning as I go, and I hope this can be of value to you guys. Like, subscribe, comment. I would love your feedback. Next time.